Hello viewers, today I'll be talking about how I reverse engineered this map into making it look like this. Now, the assignment was to make it look the exact same, but I tried my best and there's just a little color difference between them. Now, what this map talks about and what it shows is trying to explain is that in the sub-Sahara region, there is an increase of birth rates in some regions more than others. Like this dark blue right here represents the highest birth rate, and then the lighter green, like this area over here, represents the lower amount of birth rates in the sub-Sahara in adolescence between the ages of 15 and 19. Now, I got the data from the website in which I got this map, and I downloaded it into Excel. After I downloaded it into Excel, I opened it using the Tableau program. Now, as soon as this file came in here, everything was blank. So I pressed cleaned with data interpreter, and this prompted this chart right here. After I got that chart, I dragged the data label over here into the page, and then I went to the next sheet. Now in this sheet, this is where I reverse engineered the chart. What I did was I put longitude and latitude first in order for us to map out what we want, and after I put longitude and latitude, I went ahead and put the country because we are looking for countries. Now, because the map only focused on the sub-Saharan region, and they did give me every country they had on record, and just to show you in the filters how many countries they gave me, I'm going to go ahead and show you to edit filter. Now, they gave me all of these. Now, the checked ones are the ones that I used, and the ones that are not checked are the ones that I wanted to be left out. Now, there's Afghanistan, there's places like Bangladesh. All these places are places that I did not want because we were just focusing on the sub-Saharan region. Now, the way I did it, the way I filtered it, is two techniques. The first technique was that there was dots all over the map using this one right here. Now this, if you take away this one right here. Now, around the whole map, these dots were present everywhere. All around, all across the whole map. Now, what I did was I dragged them like this. Let's just give you an example. And it highlights some of them. And then the prompt came up to exclude them. So I put exclude, and it just takes away them. Now, at the end, where I couldn't exclude some of them without excluding some of mine because the square was too big, I went over to the filter area, edit filter, and then I just scrolled down and I excluded whichever ones I didn't want by applying. Now, after I did that, I wanted to change the color. I'm just going back to the chart. I wanted to change the color, so I brought the color over here. This is the one I wanted to use. I used 2015, so I dragged that over here. And I pressed the three buttons. It looked like this before, and I pressed color. I went over here, edit color, and I used the blue teal one. Now, this was the closest one that I found, and every other one was just very, very different comparatively. Now, after I got that, this map came up, and I wanted to see if everything was in place. So you basically just highlight over one, and it tells you in these areas, and you go ahead and you compare with the data that you received. Are these the same as the ones you received? And when I compared them, I got the same exact answer for both my chart, the one that I made, and the one that I downloaded. So this is how I reconstructed it, and I hope you enjoyed the video.